Hello, good afternoon. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm always nervous when I put on these AirPods. I think the sound should be better, but I don't know if they're charged up. Hopefully everything's okay, or if they die partway through, you have to let me know. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an very enthusiastic Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm happy to share with you each week on Tuesday. Um, I hope I'm on my Facebook page each week on Tuesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. I like to just hop on, share what's going on in my stamping journey, and also stamp something for you. Hopefully, inspire you with some of the great products with Stampin' Up! And inspire you with what I'm doing. Oh, good. Thank you, Kathy, for letting me know all is okay. Um, Actually, let me turn off my heater. I just realized that that's on. Hi, Karen. Hi, Layla. Let me turn it off. Um, it has been super cold in my craft cave. Hi, Karen. So I just turned on the heater, and I think it's just only going to get colder down here, so I'm going to have to get used to putting on more layers. How's everybody this afternoon? I have so much news to share, so many things to share. So we'll just dive in. For those of you that are new watching, um, oh, Maureen. I love reading your comments, by the way. Maureen says she has a sick baby asleep in her arms. Oh, dear. Okay, you need AirPods too, then the baby won't hear me talking. Um, no, I don't sell AirPods anyway. I just am excited about my new toys, which aren't that new, but I keep getting excited about them. Okay, so why don't I just dive in? If you're brand new, don't be shy. As you can see, people who jump in regularly, they know that I love to read comments. So use the chat box and the comments section furiously because it allows me to interact with you, know what you're thinking, let me know if you have any questions. I love that. And I always like to tell you what's going on in the Stampin' world. And in my Stampin' for Fun world, I've been a demonstrator for 14 years, which sounds like a long time, but it actually feels like it's gone so fast for me. I can't believe how fast time has flown. I actually started when my youngest was a tiny baby, and he's 14 now. So, I mean, that blows me away too, that my kids have kind of grown up with me enjoying stamping, and it's always been a part of their life. So I can't even remember whether I mentioned at the Stampin' Up! Convention that I was um, awarded some top performer recognition. So I can't even remember whether I mentioned that because I do what I do because I love it, not for any particular title. And sometimes I'm so busy, I forget to kind of bask in the moment for a little bit. So I did want to say a huge thank you to all of you who shopped with me, my club members, my Team Stick girls, all of you that contributed to that great recognition at the Stampin' Up! Event. Although the event was virtual, it was kind of neat to see my name in lights in all the different categories. There are actually, um, and I'm sorry if I shared this last week, I just can't remember if I did or not. So I thought I'd better say a proper thank you and share it this week in case I didn't last week. Um, that there's actually 5 categories with Stampin' Up! In the top performers. So there's like sales for Canada, and I ranked number 2 in sales for all of Canada. And there's team building, so number 2 for that as well. And then leadership, I ranked number 1. And then oh, maybe there's 4 categories, and overall in Canada. So, and I ranked number 2 in that. So I was like, wow, totally floored considering it was such a crazy year last year. So I just wanted to just give a really heartfelt thank you because it's not possible for me to keep going without your support, without your enthusiasm. It's super lonely to not have friends to stamp with. So just preparing classes is such a joy, and planning upcoming classes is such a joy because just knowing that you guys are there to join in and stamp with me means so much. Some of the things that are going on around here is I'm prepping for the Team Stick Christmas party, the Team Stick holiday party. So those of you on Team Stick, make sure that you have registered because you're going to get a little something in the mail from me. If you're not part of Team Stick yet, what are you waiting for? There's an amazing sale going on right now on the starter kit so that you can enjoy the whole Stampin' Up! Family experience. It's only $100. You only pay $100, no shipping, but you get to choose $165 worth of product plus Stampin' Up! Throws in a free paper pumpkin. So that's another like $34 value. So there's really nothing to think about. You need to join in. I love to pamper my Team Stick stampers and I love to have fun with them. So there's only like a week left to take advantage of this special. So make sure you do that. Okay, so speaking of all the excitement from the convention, I actually got a big box in the mail, and I don't think I got to show you my goodies from the box. So you have to imagine, because I've already opened it, but you have to imagine there was like a beautiful, beautiful ribbon around it, and there was a little tag. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys what's inside because I feel like you're all part of my journey as well. So it was really neat to get this box. Now it's not packaged as nice as it was when it came because I already opened it and looked inside, but there was a just a little kind of note from the CEO and co-founder just thanking me for making a difference and being part of the Stampin' Up! Family. That's one thing I love about being part of the Stampin' Up! Family is that the corporate team, the company themselves, they're really down to earth and just really um, yeah, just really down to earth and happy to be a part of the journey with me and with all demonstrators around the world. And I think I even shared in my Facebook group a while before that when things are busy, which they were just recently with the seasonal sale, like the CEO does not have the white gloves on. She goes down and she helps in the warehouse picking the orders when it's really busy just so that we can get things out to you as quickly as possible. So anyway, I love this company. I love that they take the time to send a little card and a gift. So not only did I get a beautiful box, but I got this lovely bag with a scarf. Okay, I didn't tie it as nice as it was when it first came, but um, there's a scarf there. So, and then there's all these goodies inside. There's all these goodies inside. So there's these lovely packets. So I hope you guys find this fun. If you think it's boring, I can get right to the stamping and the announcements. But I thought it might be fun for you to see what it's like to kind of get a little special treat in the mail. And so I kind of open it up, and this has nothing inside. Why does it have nothing inside? I can't remember what was in here before. So we'll just put that away. But I like the pouch. I can't remember. See, I've taken everything out. Oh, maybe it was this. There was like a passport. Okay, Karen's like, yeah, show us. Okay, because I didn't know what this is. Kevin and the kids actually like did a filming and an unboxing, but I didn't want to show you that because it looks pretty. I don't know. I think it looks pretty silly because I spent forever trying to untie the ribbon and everything. It wasn't like professional where it's like people know how to unbox something. I was like fighting with the ribbon. I think I had to cut it. It broke my heart. I had to cut this beautiful ribbon. Anyway, okay, so I got this really nice portfolio. I think it could be used as like a passport portfolio, and maybe that's what was inside there. And then, oh, okay, this had like a nice tag on this one, and this is just congratulatory pins. Remember, I told you the different categories for the top performer? So I actually got 4 pins because it was in each of the different categories. So they even gave me a nice case for that, although I don't have the fancy smanchy. I don't know how to like put it back together, but um and then I also received a book. So apparently this is one of Sarah's a book that Sarah, the current CEO, had read and really enjoyed. So we all got a copy of the book called Essentialism. And I'll just read you the back. It says, Essentialism isn't about getting more done in less time. It's about getting only the right things done. And I was like, oh, this sounds like a great book that I would love to read. Um, and let's, oh, I really like this one. Okay, so I think this is what I think is inside. So these nice little pouches, I mean, I could use them to store all different kinds of things, but I like the thoughtfulness of the pouches. Um, so I like this. Here, I haven't even seen, but it's blue light glasses, because I spend so much time on the computer, so I must not be the only demonstrator. So now I've got these blue light glasses so that when I'm working on the computer, my eyes are protected. I think that was pretty cool. There you go. You can see them there and their own little case. Isn't that fun to just open all the little treats inside? And then um, I got a little, this is like a little hook that you can hook on a table so that your handbag can hang on it so you don't have to put your handbag on the floor. So, and see, it's even got the Stamp It Up logo on it, which I love. Although I had bought one like that when I was in France. See, I had bought one when I was in France. I actually don't use it for my purse. I use it for my trash bin, for my scraps. Um, but yes, maybe this one I got from Stampin' Up. Maybe I will use it for my purse. And then I got, you know what these are? These are socks. So I'm actually really excited about the socks. I don't know why, but when I go out and about, like my socks are always getting holes in them. It must be the way I walk or if I walk really heavy or something. So I'm actually very excited to get socks. And then they're Stampin' Up socks. I think I got two pairs of socks. So that can replace my holy socks. And then there's, oh, as well a little leatherette bookmark to go with the book, I think. See that? So it just goes on the page. Yeah, they are really nice gifts. So just to give you an idea of how thoughtful Stampin' Up is, I feel like these were like curated gifts, like picked out for us. Um, a manicure set. It's fun with the Stampin' Up logo. See, I'll show you inside. A nice little manicure set. This kind of makes me feel like I need to travel though, right? With the little passport case. So I really have to plan a trip. Hopefully the virus that will not be named will settle down so that I can book a trip. And then inside the bag, there's actually this little um, I don't know, organizer. It's like an organizer. So I don't think it has to go inside a handbag, but it actually fits perfectly inside this handbag so that you can keep everything organized, which I thought was super thoughtful as well, because my current bag that I've been carrying around, this is my purse that I've been carrying around, also Stampin' Up. But hello, let's look inside. I don't know if you can see, but everything is just thrown in there. It's a mess. I can never find anything. So I'm actually very excited to have this organizer. But the problem is whenever I get nice gifts like this, it's like I don't even want to use them. I'm so afraid to get them dirty. But I'm trying to tell myself the gifts were given to me to use. Look, there's even little magnets inside so that it'll help keep it shut. And then I can hang it so that it won't get so dirty. Anyway, so those are my gifts. So I wanted to show you that and just let you know that you guys are part of something bigger. I'm excited to be part of something bigger. I'm thrilled to have been one of the top performers, and I hope that you guys feel comfortable stamping with me and enjoying the experience with me because I feel so blessed. I feel absolutely honored to get all these treats and to share stamping. And I know I'm not the most organized person in the world. So sometimes I'm like busy preparing for classes or even during my Facebook Live, sometimes I'm running around still looking for things. But even if I'm not the most organized, I try to be really organized, and I really just love having fun with you all. So thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for signing up for classes and shopping and being a part of the team and hosting parties. All of that is part of the fun for me. So thanks for letting me share it with you. Okay, so I will move my socks from the table. And let's flip over the camera here. I have a couple other announcements and then we're going to do some stamping. Yes, it is fun, Karen. So fun to share all those goodies. Thanks for letting me share them with you guys. Okay, so let me flip over this camera. Sorry, don't get dizzy. Okay, see, I even have my special onstage grid paper here. Okay. So just a reminder, if you want to know all my important links, you can go to Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Just remember that there is a dot between the R and the EE. I have updated this link with the new catalog request form. So I am taking requests now. If you would like the January to June mini catalog, make sure you fill out the form there and I'll make sure to get you one. Anybody who's shopped with me in the past 6 months will get one for free. If you haven't, there's just a small $5 fee to cover the mailing to you, and I'll deduct that $5 if you order anything between, December, January kind of period. Okay, so announcements. Well, I have things on my desk I want to show you. We had a great technique class yesterday. We made some fancy tags. Okay, so if you wanted to make some fancy things, Technique class is the one to sign up for. You can sign up through here, but many of my club members, we also made a pinwheel card. I don't know if you can see that. Pinwheel cards are fun because they're like pretty 3D. They stand up really nicely, but yet they still fold flat to fit into an envelope. So we learned how to make that yesterday as well. Many of my technique class members are also club members. So they just agreed to place a minimum $30 order each month for 10 months. There's no actual membership fee, and they get all these extra perks like the free technique class, invitation to my host appreciation events, free product, free tutorials. So there's lots of perks, and now's a great time to become a club member. Okay, other things to know, if you have shopped with me at all this past year, anytime in 2021, if you've shopped with me, you are invited to my customer appreciation event. Okay, I'm actually, fingers crossed that everything will work out. I'm actually doing it in person January the 1st. And if you're long distance and you can't come in person, I am doing a virtual option on January the 2nd. So there'll be shopping specials, gifts, stamping projects. So just to help me plan, I would love to have RSVPs by December the 1st. My big plan was that I would mail everybody who shopped with me a postcard to officially invite you to come, but I realize it's already the 23rd, but I'll work on it today and try to get as many in the mail as I can. But I wanted to let you know now so that you can register. That's how I prepare for this event. I've let my family know. Hopefully some of them will come and help me out so that we can pamper you and give you special stamping projects. And I'm hoping that my famous buy one, get one table will be open on January the 1st. So I feel like we're getting closer to the way things used to be. Not that things will ever be the way they used to be, but I cannot wait to see your faces. So I hope you can register. You can register through here and watch for this. I'm going to be sending it in the mail with your Christmas cards, okay? So basically, this is just a postcard telling you more details about the event, okay? But you do need to RSVP because it helps me to prepare. And if you're having so much fun, feeling appreciated at the event and everything like that, why not let the fun go on? I am offering a Stampin' Bingo event. Bring in the New Year Stampin' Bingo. So I made sure to do it in the evening. It'll be at 7 p.m. on January the 1st. So if you're a little hungover in the morning, you have all day to recover and then stamp with me in the evening. So this is a stamping class where you will get the card making packets mailed to your door, or you pick them up from me, and you'll get to make 3 cards, hopefully using brand new product if I can get it in my hands and out to you. Everybody will receive a gift and a little treat, and we'll have fun playing games. So this is the kind of event where you can invite your family members, invite your children to play. Everybody can join in. So I thought this would be a great way to kick off the new year together with a little stamp in and a little connect in and a little sneak peek of what's coming in the new catalog. Okay, so there are definitely more announcements going on, but I want to dive into the stamping. Make sure you have signed up for my newsletter list, because I always announce things there as well so that you don't miss, because I have more events. Oh no, let me show you just a little sneak peek of one of the cards for my Sweet and Simple class in December. I am moving my Sweet and Simple class up a week because the 4th Saturday in December is actually Christmas. So I'm going to try and get the packets out to you by December 18th so we can still have our monthly Sweet and Simple class. The theme will be kind of cheerful birthdays and friendship. We're using the All Squared Away stamp set. So hopefully you can join in. Okay, so there's a little sneak peek. You're going to register right here at the Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Make sure you put the dot between the R and the EE. Oh, here's another little sneak peek. I can't resist. I love the cards that I've designed for Sweet and Simple. And it's such a value priced class. It's only $25. And if you bring a new friend, you get a double set for free. So it's like you're making 8 cards for only $25. So I hope you can join in, bring a friend, and that'll be great. Okay, so let's do some stamping. Who remembers what our product of the month is this month? Anyone want to shout it out or type it out? Where's the stamp set? Okay, so I didn't really settle on one product. I've just been kind of playing with the things from the Eden's Garden. This is the Eden's Garden stamp set. And then we've got the Eden's Garden Ever Eden Designer Series paper, which if you've been watching every week, you know I am in love with. Love, love, love. A couple of things with regards to this bundle and this suite. These items, the stamp set and the dies, let me show you the dies here. You can get a better look when I open them up. They will be available in the spring catalog, but the paper will not. This is while supplies last. I'm actually thrilled that it's still available. So it's while supplies last or until January the 2nd or something like that. Now, any of you who do decide to order online in November will get a free package of gems from me. Originally, they were going to be the holiday rhinestones, which they still might be. Do I have a package to show you? But I just noticed that they've gone on back order, the holiday rhinestones. So what you might get instead to substitute, yeah, so this is an example of the holiday rhinestones. If your order's at least $60, you shop online during November using the specific host code that's on my blog, then I'll give you a package of gems for free as a thank you for your support and your order, your online order. If I'm not able to get these because of the back order, I'm hoping there are some gems that coordinate really nicely with the Eden's Garden. I actually thought they'd be gone and while supplies last disappeared by now, but they seem to still be there. So I will substitute with those and you will love them because they match with the paper so nicely. So do you guys remember what we did? So each week I've been playing with these products, the early release Eden's Garden things. This was our card in the first week. And then this was our one for the second week. I took a break from some of the greens that were there. I wanted to show you the distinctiveness of the stamp. Okay, and then last week I showed how you can use that pretty designer paper and hide it behind some detailed dies. Okay, so remember we were like, do you like the dark? Do you like the light? Sounds like most people like the dark DSP, but both types are in the paper pack, so you can't go wrong. Okay, so this week, let's see what we're going to create. I am going to use this designer series paper again because I love it so. Okay, now if you haven't watched before, remember I love to read your comments. So don't be shy and comment. Oh, I forgot to mention last week's winner. I always do a draw with who comments. So last week's draw winner was Marg Funston. So congratulations, Marg. I'll send you a little happy mail. Okay, and let's go ahead and prepare our card for today. I'm going to use an evening evergreen card base. Now, everything that Stampin' Up! Uses coordinates. So our evening evergreen cardstock matches super perfectly, coordinates with our Ever Eden Designer Series paper. You can see that evening evergreen's being used there. So I am going to go ahead and cut that at 5.5 inches. Okay, so all you have to do to make a card is cut it in half, and then you can score it in half. The Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer is smooth and easy to use. We've got that nice score line there, and there we go. There's our card base. I know that DSP is so beautiful, Sherry. I totally agree. Okay, and then what else are we going to need? I am going to also use some soft succulent because I'm not a creative artistic genius. If that's what's used in the paper, that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to need a bit of that. I'm also going to use, because this designer series paper, it is specialty designer series paper. And you can see that there is gold foil embedded right in it. It just gives that paper a real wow. But I always feel the need to kind of have something to draw out that gold. So I'm going to use some of our gold foil cardstock here. Okay, gold foil sheets. Oh, Jen said she put a new blade in her trimmer and it was splendid. Oh, yes, exactly. So we do sell replacement blades for the trimmer. So if you're finding that your cuts are not as clean as they used to be, when you put a new one in, you're right. You don't realize what you're missing till you put the new one in and you're like, ah, it's like everybody's singing in happiness. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think this piece here is probably about 1.5 inches. Actually, it's 1 3/4 inches. So I'm going to cut the gold foil at 2 inches just to give that nice 1/4 inch sort of border. And then our cardstock base is 5.5 inches. Okay, see how that's going to mat really nicely across? Okay, and then we'll cut this at 5.5. Okay. So for any of my classes, if you haven't taken any of my classes recently, or maybe you've never taken any of my classes before, I do all the pre-cutting for you. So almost all the pre-cutting. So that's why lots of people like to take my classes. Even if you have your own supplies, it's just nice sometimes to get a little pampering and get your things cut for you. And then you get these packets, and then we can just chat and stamp together. It's lovely. So I know December can be a busy month, so I just have my regular technique class on the 4th Monday and my Sweet and Simple on the 3rd Saturday. And then we'll do our customer appreciation right in the first week of January. So we've got a few things to look forward to. So let me get the stamp set, and I'm just going to let me just burnish this so this stays down a little better. I'm just going to take some of this greenery here, and I'm going to create a bit of a subtle background on the back of the card. Okay. So we'll just put that on here. And I'm going to go tone on tone. So I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen ink pad. Go tone on tone and just stamp. Okay. I'm not worrying too much. This is a distinctive stamp, so there is a natural darkness, lightness to it. Okay, but I'm just trying to give a bit of a background feel. Okay, can you see that? It just gives a little bit of interest tone on tone at the back. Okay, and then I can go ahead and adhere this on. Okay, see that? Oh, the gold foil, so lovely. Okay, so let's go ahead and stick that on. Okay, remember what I told you in the previous weeks? It does take a little bit of hang to get used to the seal, but once you do, oh my gosh, I love it. I just do kind of like a flexion, and it helps break the adhesive really nicely so it's ready to be used next time. There we go. And we can stick that on here. Already it's looking great. Okay. Okay, and then I thought I haven't really had a chance to play too much with the dies in our previous videos, so I challenged myself to use the dies. Let me wash my stamp here before I forget. I think I need more Stampin' Mist here. Okay, let's take a look at the dies. There's a lot of pretty dies here. And these frames, I was like, how am I going to use these frames? So I decided to go for the smaller one today. And I noticed there's 5 weeks in November, so I might get to do another week focusing on the Eden's Garden products. You don't want to miss out on them, especially the paper, because it's only while supplies last. Okay, so we're going to take that die. I'm going to use the soft succulent. Let me see if I have any scraps. Oh, I might have some scraps here, so I don't have to use a brand new piece. Yep. Okay, so we'll use that. And if you've watched previous Tuesday at 2 videos, do you guys remember how I like to use adhesive sheets? So when I die cut these fine things, it's already sticky on the back. I'm actually going to use a foam adhesive sheet this time. So if you haven't seen this before, I actually did a whole month on the foam adhesive sheets. So what I'm going to do is take some of the foam adhesive sheet. I cut them to the size that I want. Let's see where they're, okay, I think this will work, this size. Okay, so I'm basically just trying to make sure that this will fit. Yep, that's good. And where's my scissors here? Let's trim it to what we need. This is probably a little bigger than what we need, but that's fine. Okay. So you can see there's the one I did last time. So what you do is you peel it off, and this is foam. It's like a dense foam. So I'm going to put it on here, and then I'm going to take the die and position it on top, and I am going to cut it out so that we can get our beautiful frame, but we don't have to worry about fussy gluing it, and we're going to get wow because it's going to be popped up. So let me grab my cut and emboss machine here. Okay. Make sure to keep commenting because it's fun for me. And then if you have questions, I can answer them. And if you haven't commented yet, it allows you to get in on the drawing for the little bit of happy mail I love to send out. Okay, so you might be concerned, you might be like, oh, it's too thick. No, because when it goes through the cut and emboss machine, it will actually compress it. It will compress it and it will go through just fine. Okay, so we'll just roll that through and it compresses it. If you're nervous, you can just kind of come back. Okay, and so what the die does is it cuts the cardstock, okay? And it actually mostly cut through the foam there. I just hopefully make sure that we got it. I think we're pretty good, but let's do it one more time just to be sure. Okay, we'll roll it through. Okay, and so what will happen? Let's leave our cut and emboss machine here. Okay, they are very pretty frames. Yes, I agree. Okay, see that? Look at that, and this pops out. Okay, and then now we have this gorgeous sort of like greenery frame, which doesn't matter how artistic you are, you would never be able to cut something so beautiful. You really do need the die to make it happen. See that? But see how it's going to be popped up because of the foam? Okay, so what I'm going to do, oops, we need this. Okay, the silicone mat is great because it will not, like, it just helps with the adhesive when we're popping out. If we've got any loose pieces we need to pop out, we can do that without having to worry that it will get stuck to the paper and stuck there forever. Oh, now you know what the foam sheets are for, see? Oh, well, see, this was totally worth it. I love to share information on my Tuesday at 2. I feel like I'm providing a public service. So I'm glad that I helped you out there, Jennifer. Okay, so let's pop this little piece out. I'm trying to get these. I mean, it's totally fine if we don't get every little piece because it just gives it a little bit of extra homemade, handmade feel. I was just trying to see if I could pop some of these extra pieces out. Okay, and we can finish up our card here. So now our beautiful greenery frame in soft succulent is going to be popped up because we used the foam adhesive sheets. Because you'd never be able to put a dimensional on the back because it's so tiny, right? So we could have it higher or lower. I'm just going to kind of put it around here. Okay. And there's our frame. Okay. And then where's my gold foil? See, I just want to pick up more of that nice gold there. Hello, gold foil. Did I tidy you up already? Sorry, I always talk to my crafting supplies. Oh, here's some. Okay, so maybe I'll, I don't know how long that is, but I'm going to create a little banner, maybe about 1/2 inch. So we'll do 4 inches by 1/2 inch. Oh, I don't know, maybe that's too skinny. Okay. Okay, so I'm just, it will come. It will come. I don't know whether 1/2 inch is too small. We'll try it because I wanted to put a word. Okay, there's a nice sentiment here. Hello there. I love stamp sets. Sorry, very exciting. The hands are going crazy. I like stamp sets with words and pictures. I feel like it makes it so versatile so that I can just grab from my shelf one stamp set and just work with that one stamp set, right? Because it goes together. So let's stamp it and see. So I'm going to stamp the hello there on some soft succulent cardstock. And I'll put it on this block. So actually, I think it will go okay on this one. This is a C block. Okay. And we'll stamp it with the evening evergreen so that we can be nice and matchy-matchy. Okay. So nice. I love stamping. Okay. Oh, I wiggled a bit. When you wiggle your stamp, you sometimes get these little edges. It doesn't disturb me right now because I'm actually going to do some freestyle cutting around the sentiment. I should put on my glasses. We love the colors. Oh, that's so funny. So Marg knows me. She knows how I love pink. Marg is a lover of greens, so the soft succulent and the evening evergreen work for her. Marg, did you hear you were the winner from last week? So you can watch for some happy mail from me. Thanks for always commenting and sharing stamping with me. Okay, so I'm actually freestyle, and this is very not like me to like cut without a punch or a die. Oh my gosh. But just goes to show what stamping has done to me. It's made me like creative. I don't know if this is creative, but let go of some of my OCD tendencies. So I'm just trying to like kind of match around the words a bit, but even if I'm not exactly matched up, it's not the end of the world. I am trying to get rounded corners rather than really pokey corners because I think that looks weird, the pokey corners. Just me personally thinks it's a little weird. So I'm just trying to round them a little bit so it doesn't seem too harsh. Okay, see, isn't that cute? And then let me close my ink pad so I don't accidentally stick my elbow in it. Okay, this looks a little too big for here. Oh, it's not too bad. I think we might be okay. Okay, and then we can put that on here. Oh, this seems too long. Let's snip this off. Okay. There. Okay, see where we're going with that? And if we want to, we can create little flags here. So this is Marg's card. It's green. She likes greens. I love pinks. But I'm wearing a green shirt today, kind of, too. It's like our old color. I can't remember what that old color is called. Tranquil Tide. It's like our old Tranquil Tide color. Okay, so we'll pop this on here. I'm going to use dimensionals, I think, just because the foam of the frame is already popping it up. So I kind of want to keep that level. And then we can either stick that right on top, but I'm going to use dimensionals again. I'll use the mini dimensionals because these are a little narrower. There we go. And then if we want, we can put some gems on there to dress it up on either side. But we actually have enough gold here. And don't forget, I'm happy to send you a package of gems, either the holiday rhinestones if they come back in stock, or else the Eden's Garden gems if they're still available by the end of the month. So any online orders using the monthly host code will get you a gift from me. Plus, when your order is $100 or more, you'll actually also get a huge tutorial bundle that has 12 different tutorials in it from demonstrators all around the world. My Team Stick stampers get those tutorials for free, so another reason to join the team. And so this month, I think it's the Christmas season bundle that we're showcasing in our tutorials, but next month will be a bonus. We're actually doing 24 projects next month. So if you decide to join the team this month, you'll get those 24 tutorials free next month. Okay, so that's this week's project. So far, we've played a lot with Eden's Garden. So if you haven't taken advantage of the early release and gotten your stamp set, dies, paper yet, it's not too late. You can just order by going to my little link up here. And there's a link to take you to my online store. See, there's my token pink. Oh, Nan, I'm glad you like it. Okay, so these I was playing around with different stamps, different colors. Okay, yay! Thank you for letting me share. Let me flip the camera around. Oh, you like that card today? You're so nice. Oh gosh, I love sharing stamping with you guys. So encouraging. You guys are so encouraging. My family is not as encouraging as you in terms of my stamping. I'll go up and show them and they'll be like, that's nice, but they don't specifically tell me what they like about it. I like sharing with you guys. Okay, so please make sure to sign up for my upcoming events in December and beginning of January. There's the Bring in the New Year Bingo. There is Sweet and Simple class, there's technique class, and then there's my customer appreciation. And for all of you who are already demonstrators, there is the Demonstrator Stamp and Share event that I do with Zara, where we actually have two amazing guest speakers coming in that event. We've got Kylie Bertucci and Patty Bennett, who will be sharing business training with us at that event. And then what else? I guess that's it. And don't forget to take advantage of the November specials before they are gone. I've got my November online ordering special and the starter kit special. If you're not already a demonstrator, I would love to have you join. Okay, so that's our stamping for today. Thank you for letting me share. Thank you for letting me share my wonderful gift with you guys from Stampin' Up! And sharing the cards that I've made. And we will see you next week, Tuesday at 2. Oh, hi, Sharon. I got your registration. I think you signed up for Stamp Camp in January, right? Yay. Okay, so we'll keep in touch. So good to chat with you. Thank you, and we'll see you next week. And don't hesitate to reach out anytime. I love to connect with you. Bye. Have a great afternoon.